Hi guys, today I'm here to tell you all about how I keep my skin shine free all day. As I've mentioned in many of my oily skin diaries videos, my skin is so oily. You can kind of take from bits and pieces of this, you can take away steps, add steps, but I just wanted to kind of give you my steps for keeping my skin shine free throughout the day. The first thing I like to do is to use a shine free or kind of a mattifying moisturizer, and this isn't something that I use every single day, but days when I definitely want my makeup to last a little bit longer. One that I've come across that I really do like is the Amie skincare. It's the Morning Dew Matte Finish Moisturizer. If you live in Canada, you can find this at Shoppers Drug Mart, but it says it controls oiliness and shine, hydrates, and softens, and I totally think it does make a difference. I wore the same foundation 2 days in a row, one day with the moisturizer and one day without the moisturizer, and I found it really did help keep my skin, I wouldn't say like it kept it completely matte, but it definitely did help keep the shine away, and as well it didn't like dry my skin out or make it feel like unmoisturized, so it's kind of somewhere perfect in between. The next step would be a mattifying primer, and I've tried a lot of mattifying primers, but none that I've really liked so far. But this one I do really like. It is the Stay Matte Primer from Rimmel. I would like to try some high-end mattifying primers. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below. But this one is really nice. It does help keep my skin matte. It doesn't accentuate pores. It doesn't make my skin feel dry. And it is super cheap, and it's available at the drugstore. So it says you can wear it over makeup as well. I've never tried that, but keep in mind as well with all of these steps, I just kind of did them all in a row for the video's sake, but say I would put on my moisturizer, and then maybe do my eyebrows, and then put on my primer, and then maybe do my eyes, and kind of let everything kind of set in between each of the steps. So the next step, of course, is your foundation, and you're going to want to use a mattifying foundation. My new favorite is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I have a whole foundation review on this. As well, the CoverGirl 3-in-1 is really good too, because you're not going to want to use something that's really dewy or has any kind of shine in it, because you do want it to be mattifying, to kind of keep with the theme and kind of ensure yourself that the oil is not going to come through. So this is one of my favorites right now. And then the next step is something I saw on someone's YouTube channel a really long time ago, and it's toilet paper. So you take the piece of toilet paper, kind of split it in half, and you just use it to blot your skin right after you've put on, say, your liquid foundation, or if you're using a cream blush, after you have all your cream products on your face, use that to kind of blot away any of the oil, and I find that is really helpful. And another thing I like to do as well is just to take 2 or 3 pieces of toilet paper along with me and blot throughout the day, because I don't like to add powder on my face later on in the day. I just find it gets kind of cakey. And then the next step is a mattifying powder, and unfortunately this one isn't available in Canada. Whenever I have a friend go to the United States, I make them pick this up for me. It is the Neutrogena Shine Control Powder, although Rimmel has a Stay Matte powder, which I've heard really good things about, and now Maybelline has the new mattifying powder, and L'Oreal Infallible has a mattifying powder. So this is just a translucent powder, which you can see I've definitely used a lot of, but this I find is really good. It is good for touch-ups if you want that too, but it is important to set your foundation. Like, that's, if you're only going to do one thing, setting your foundation is one of the most important steps. And then my last step, which isn't necessarily necessary, but it's something I like to do to definitely, first of all, take away that kind of powdery look on my face. But if I definitely want my powder and foundation, everything to last throughout the day, I'll use a setting spray. And this one is the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray in Oil Control, very similar to the Urban Decay De-Slick. I'm using Skindinavia now though, because they have all kinds of coupon codes for like 20% off, which it is a lot harder to get a coupon code for Urban Decay. And Urban Decay is made by Skindinavia, so it's essentially the same product. As well, if you want like a drugstore option, the L'Oreal Infallible is really nice for that as well. So just, these are kind of my general steps. Take from it what you will. If you have combination skin, you may not need to do all of this. If you have really oily skin, you may need to amp it up a little bit more. But I just know it is so frustrating to have your makeup sliding around your face all day, because I have been there, and these are the steps that I really find help me stay matte throughout the day. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at SamanthaJaneYT. If you have any mattifying tips, make sure to leave them down below so we can all see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!